Hello, night traveler. This is Linus, your dreamweaver from Magical Nights. Wrap yourself in your blanket and let your imagination roam freely as we journey through enchanted paths of magical and fantastic tales. Tonight, let's venture into a modern metropolis where, hidden atop a skyscraper, an ancient dragon guards old secrets and unimaginable powers. Liam, a weary executive from his daily life, encounters this mystical being and embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Ready to dream? In the heart of the bustling metropolis of Dublin, an ancient dragon lived hidden at the top of the city's tallest skyscraper. The building's architecture blended modernity with touches of ancient mystery, its sleek lines and glass windows reflecting the vibrant city lights. At night, when the full moon rose in the sky, strange shadows danced around the building, hinting at something beyond the ordinary. Dublin, a city teeming with life, was known for its frenetic pace and never-ending lights. Yet, beneath this vibrant surface, lay a deep connection to its Celtic roots. The old alleys, with their worn stones, told tales of druids and warriors, of gods and spirits that still permeated the land. In the depths of the skyscraper, the city buzzed with the energy of hurried executives, curious tourists, and local residents. But few knew the secret that hid high above. At the top of the building, a secret garden flourished, a green haven that contrasted with the urban landscape around it. Arduina, the ancient dragon, reigned over this hidden garden. With scales that shimmered like emeralds under the moonlight and eyes reflecting the wisdom of millennia, Arduina watched the city with a mix of curiosity and nostalgia. He remembered the old days when magic flowed freely and druids walked among mortals, guarding the land's secrets. Arduina's presence was a well-kept secret, known only to a chosen few. Those fortunate enough to find him were guided on a path of self-discovery and transformation. To Arduina, the modern city was a reflection of an ancient Dublin, where past and present intertwined in mysterious ways. The dragon kept himself hidden, his powerful wings concealed under the night's cloak. But on special nights, when the moon was full and the wind whispered ancient secrets, Arduina would soar over the city, his green glow illuminating the streets below. It was on these nights that magic became tangible, and the city's inhabitants could feel an ancient and powerful presence watching over them from above. Arduina felt a profound connection to Dublin. He had witnessed its transformation over the centuries, from the time of the Druids to the modern era. The city was a melting pot of cultures and stories, where Celtic legends still lived in the shadows, ready to be rediscovered by those daring enough to seek them out. Dublin's Celtic roots were visible in the festivals and traditions still celebrated. During Samhain, for example, the city transformed, with people donning ancient costumes and lighting bonfires to ward off evil spirits. During Imbolc, people honored Brigid, the goddess of poetry and healing, with offerings of flowers and songs. These celebrations kept the connection to the past alive, reminding the inhabitants of their origins. Arduina's secret garden was a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. With ancient trees, rare flowers, and crystal-clear fountains, it was a place where time seemed to stand still. The plants, carefully selected, were used by the dragon to create potions and remedies, continuing the ancient druidic tradition. He also cultivated magical herbs like vervain and mistletoe, used in rituals of protection and healing. Despite his reclusiveness, Arduina was always attentive to the world around him. He felt the city's pulse, the hopes and fears of its inhabitants. Sometimes, he descended from his refuge to help those in need, using his powers to heal and protect. These interventions were rare but left an indelible mark on those fortunate enough to cross his path. Liam O'Connell was a successful executive in Dublin, but the weight of responsibilities and constant pressure began to take its toll. Every day, he went to the skyscraper where he worked, feeling more and more like a stranger in his own life. The childhood dreams of adventure and magic had been replaced by endless meetings and tight deadlines. Liam was known for his relentless work ethic, but few knew the man behind the impeccable suit. He had a deep desire to find something more in life, something that made him feel alive again. His nights were spent on long walks through the city, trying to reconnect with his Celtic roots and seeking a spark of magic to break the monotony of his existence. One day, after a particularly exhausting meeting, Liam decided to go up to the top floor of the skyscraper. He needed a moment of peace, away from the city's incessant hustle and bustle. Stepping out onto the terrace, he was surprised to find a lush garden, an oasis hidden in the sky. And there, among the trees and flowers, he encountered Arduina, the ancient dragon. Meeting Arduina was a shock for Liam. Initially, he thought he was hallucinating due to fatigue, but the dragon's majestic presence quickly dispelled any doubts. Arduina, with his deep and resonant voice, greeted Liam, recognizing in him a restless spirit searching for purpose. Arduina told him ancient stories of Celtic heroes and gods, of a time when magic was an integral part of the world. Fascinated, Liam felt a rebirth within himself. The dragon proposed a journey, not just through the physical world, but also the spiritual. Liam was to rediscover the connection with his roots and the magic still pulsating beneath the surface of everyday reality. Liam accepted the call to adventure. He felt that this was his chance to transform his life, to find something truly meaningful. Arduina gave him an ancient amulet, a symbol of protection and guidance, and together they began to explore the hidden mysteries of Dublin. The beginning of the journey was marked by moments of discovery and wonder. Liam started to see the city with new eyes, noticing the small signs of magic everywhere. Every corner, every old building seemed to tell a story, and Liam felt more connected than ever to the rich Celtic heritage of his homeland. Liam's family had a long history in Dublin. His ancestors were respected druids, guardians of ancient knowledge and wisdom. As a child, Liam spent hours listening to his grandfather's stories about the rituals and legends of the Celts. These memories were a comfort on difficult days, reminding him that he was part of something larger and older. With Arduina's amulet, Liam felt a new energy coursing through his body. He began to have vivid dreams, visions of ancient times and places he had never seen before. In one of these dreams, he saw an ancient stone circle, illuminated by the full moon. Upon waking, he knew this was the next step in his journey. Liam's journey began to take shape when Arduina led him to an ancient stone circle hidden in Phoenix Park, one of the largest urban parks in Europe. The stones, covered in moss and runic inscriptions, emanated an ancient and powerful energy. Arduina explained that this was a portal to the spiritual world, a place where the veils between the worlds were thin. Arduina taught Liam how to meditate and open his mind to the energies around him. Over time, Liam began to feel the earth's pulses, to hear the whispers of ancient spirits still inhabiting the place. It was there, in the silence of the stone circle, that Liam had his first vision. He saw an ancient druid, clad in green robes, who gave him a mission. The druid spoke of an ancient Celtic artifact, the Chalice of Dagda, lost for millennia. This chalice had the power to heal and restore harmony between the mortal and spiritual worlds. Liam's mission was to find the chalice and return it to its place of origin, thus restoring the lost balance. Liam accepted the mission with a mix of excitement and apprehension. He knew the journey would not be easy, but he felt prepared to face the challenges ahead. Arduina promised to guide and protect him, ensuring he would not be alone on this quest. The first step of the journey took Liam to Dublin's historical archives. He spent days researching old manuscripts, maps, and local legends. Every fragment of information brought him closer to the Chalice of Dagda. During his research, Liam found references to a hidden library, the Library of Brigid, which supposedly contained forbidden knowledge and ancient secrets. Determined to find the library, Liam and Arduina followed the clues to a small bookstore in the Temple Bar neighborhood. The bookstore's owner, an old man named Cormac, was a guardian of Celtic secrets. After hearing Liam's story and seeing the amulet given by Arduina, Cormac decided to help them, revealing the secret entrance to the Library of Brigid. The entrance to the Library of Brigid was a portal disguised as a simple wooden door in the bookstore's basement. Crossing it, Liam and Arduina were transported to a vast candlelit hall with bookshelves stretching to the ceiling. The air was filled with the smell of ancient scrolls and arcane knowledge. However, the library was not unprotected. Spectral guardians, ancient spirits protecting the secrets within, emerged from the shadows to challenge Liam. These guardians were imposing figures with glowing eyes and voices echoing like thunder. They tested Liam's determination and courage, demanding he prove his worthiness to access the forbidden knowledge. Remembering Arduina's lessons, Liam faced the guardians with bravery. He recited ancient spells he had learned at the stone circle and showed the amulet given by Arduina. The guardians recognized the authenticity of his mission and, after an intense confrontation, allowed him to proceed. In the library's depths, Liam found an ancient tome written in a forgotten language. With Arduina's help, he deciphered the text and discovered the location of the Chalice of Dagda. It was hidden in the ruins of an ancient monastery in the Wicklow Hills, a place known for its spiritual connections and ancient magic. Determined to follow his mission, Liam and Arduina set off for the Wicklow Hills, where they hoped to find the artifact that could restore balance between the worlds. The journey was just beginning, and many challenges and discoveries awaited them. It didn't take long for the first challenges to arise. Liam faced disbelief and skepticism from those around him. His colleagues and friends thought he was going crazy, abandoning a promising career for an apparently senseless quest. But Liam, strengthened by Arduina's words, stood firm in his decision. An unexpected event complicated the journey further. During one of his nighttime explorations, Liam was confronted by a dark entity, an ancient spirit holding a grudge against the descendants of the Druids. The battle was intense, but with Arduina's help and the amulet's power, Liam overcame the obstacle, learning to trust his intuition and courage. This initial confrontation taught Liam the importance of resilience and preparation. He began to study more about Celtic culture, learning the ancient rites and spells. With each challenge overcome, he felt closer to his true essence, discovering an inner strength he didn't know he possessed. As Liam and Arduina approached the Wicklow Hills, they encountered a series of natural obstacles. The terrain was rugged and treacherous, with steep cliffs and dense forests. The incessant rain made the path slippery and dangerous. But Liam, determined to fulfill his mission, persevered, guided by Arduina's wisdom and the amulet's light. While crossing an old and unstable bridge, Liam and Arduina were attacked by shadow creatures, small demons inhabiting Wicklow's forests. These malevolent beings tried to stop their passage, but Liam, using the spells he had learned, managed to drive them away. The battle was exhausting, but the victory strengthened his determination. As they advanced, Liam found an ancient Celtic sanctuary hidden in the heart of the forest. There, he paused to meditate and regain his strength. The sanctuary was a place of peace and power, where he felt the presence of the ancient Druids. Inspired by this connection, Liam vowed to himself not to give up, regardless of the challenges he faced. In the monastery ruins, Liam and Arduina found more than they expected. The place was full of magical traps set to protect the Chalice of Dagda from intruders. Each step had to be calculated, each movement carefully planned. Arduina used his ancient knowledge to disarm the traps while Liam searched for clues about the chalice's whereabouts. In the ruin's heart, they finally found the Chalice of Dagda, hidden in a secret chamber. The artifact emanated a soft and welcoming light, filling the environment with a sense of peace and harmony. Liam felt a deep connection with the chalice, as if he were destined to find it. Carefully, he took the chalice and felt its healing energy flow through his body. With the Chalice of Dagda in hand, Liam and Arduina knew their journey was far from over. They needed to find the right place to return the chalice and restore the balance between the worlds. Along the way back, they encountered mythical beings and supernatural entities inhabiting Dublin's hidden corners. As they made their way to the city, Liam met the Alcee, fairies of ancient Ireland, who taught him secrets about nature and magic. These fairies were ethereal beings with transparent wings and eyes reflecting the stars. They showed Liam how to listen to the wind's whispers and feel the earth's pulse, essential skills for a true druid. In a hidden clearing, Liam met Eithne, the goddess of healing. Eithne was a serene figure with hair like liquid gold and a green mantle blending with the surrounding vegetation. She taught him how to use plants and herbs to heal physical and spiritual wounds. Liam learned to prepare potions and ointments and to use the healing power of words and spells. Each encounter was a lesson, each mythical being a new perspective. Liam felt immersed in a world of wonders and mysteries where each day brought a new discovery. The fairies, in particular, became valuable allies. They helped Liam develop his magical abilities, teaching him to listen to the earth's whispers and feel the element's energy. Over time, Liam learned to cast spells and communicate with nature spirits, becoming a true druid apprentice. Arduina, always by his side, continued to guide and protect him. The dragon shared ancient stories and knowledge, helping Liam understand the depth and complexity of Celtic magic. Together, they explored sacred places and discovered forgotten secrets, each step bringing them closer to their final goal. On an especially clear night, Liam and Arduina found a hidden cave in the Wicklow Mountains. The cave's entrance was guarded by an ancient earth spirit who allowed them to pass after recognizing the purity of their intentions. Inside the cave, they found an underground lake, its waters glowing with magical light. Arduina explained that this was a place of power where the chalice could be restored. Liam immersed himself in the waters, feeling the magical energy envelop him. He placed the chalice of Dagda in the lake's center and recited the spells taught by Arduina. An intense light filled the cave, and Liam felt a wave of peace and harmony flow through his body. The chalice was back in its place of origin, and the balance between the worlds began to be restored. Leaving the cave, Liam met a group of ancient druids, guardian spirits who appeared to honor his bravery and dedication. They gave Liam a special gift, a staff made of sacred oak, imbued with magical powers. With this new artifact, Liam felt more prepared to face the challenges ahead. As Liam and Arduina continued their journey, they encountered other mythical beings, like the Tuatha De Danann, a race of gods and heroes who once ruled Ireland. They told Liam about the ancient alliance between humans and magical beings and how this connection had weakened over the centuries. Determined to restore this alliance, Liam promised to work to bring back harmony between the worlds. The encounters with these mythical beings were crucial for Liam's growth as a druid and warrior. Each lesson learned, each new friend made, reinforced his determination to fulfill his mission. He began to see himself not just as a successful executive, but as a guardian of ancient knowledge, responsible for protecting and preserving the land's magic. Liam's journey culminated in a crucial test. Arduina revealed that to unlock his full potential, Liam needed to face his greatest fears in an ancient sacred cave known as the Tomb of Heroes. There, he would encounter visions of his worst nightmares and had to overcome them with courage and determination. The Tomb of Heroes was a place of shadows and echoes, where fears took shape and tested challengers' will. Liam entered the cave with a heavy heart but determination shining in his eyes. The visions began almost immediately, showing scenes of failure, loss, and loneliness. He saw himself trapped in a purposeless life, surrounded by disappointed faces and missed opportunities. But Liam, remembering Arduina's lessons and the mythical being's teachings, faced each vision with bravery. He recognized his weaknesses and fears, accepted his flaws, and embraced his humanity. By doing so, the visions began to dissipate and the darkness gave way to light. He saw images of his childhood when he believed in magic and dreamed of adventures. These memories rekindled the flame of hope within him. During the test, Liam encountered a familiar figure, his grandfather. His grandfather's spirit appeared to guide him, reminding him of the stories and lessons he had learned as a child. With his grandfather's wise words echoing in his mind, Liam found the strength to face his deepest fears. He realized that true courage was not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. Leaving the Tomb of Heroes, Liam felt renewed. His courage and determination had not gone unnoticed, and he gained the admiration and respect of the magical beings. Arduina, with a proud look, told him he was ready for the final stage of his journey. Liam knew there were still challenges ahead, but he felt more prepared than ever to face them. It was then that Liam met an unexpected ally, Ariu, an ancient guardian of the land. She was an imposing figure with hair like silver threads and eyes reflecting centuries of wisdom. Ariu offered her help to Liam, recognizing in him a spirit destined for great deeds. She explained that there was one last step to restore the balance between the worlds, defeating an ancient evil entity threatening Dublin's peace. Together, Liam, Arduina, and Ariu began to work in harmony, combining their strengths and knowledge. They formed a powerful alliance dedicated to restoring the balance between the mortal and magical worlds. With Ariu's guidance, Liam learned to channel the Earth's energy and use its power to protect and heal. He became a true guardian, ready to face any challenge that came his way. With the test completed, Liam emerged from the Tomb of Heroes transformed. His courage and determination had not gone unnoticed, and he gained the admiration and respect of the magical beings. Arduina, with a proud look, told him he was ready for the final stage of his journey. It was then that Liam met an unexpected ally, Ariu, an ancient guardian of the land. She was an imposing figure with hair like silver threads and eyes reflecting centuries of wisdom. Ariu offered her help to Liam, recognizing in him a spirit destined for great deeds. Together, Liam, Arduina, and Ariu began to work in harmony, combining their strengths and knowledge. They formed a powerful alliance dedicated to restoring the balance between the mortal and magical worlds. With Ariu's guidance, Liam learned to channel the Earth's energy and use its power to protect and heal. The alliance was put to the test when an ancient threat resurfaced. A group of dark beings known as Fomorians planned to bring chaos and destruction to the city of Dublin. These malevolent beings, once banished by the Druids, were determined to regain their dominion. The decisive battle took place in the depths of Ariu's magical forest, where Liam and his allies faced the Fomorians. The confrontation was intense, with each side using all the resources at their disposal. Liam, now a skilled warrior and mage, fought bravely, using everything he had learned on his journey. The Fomorians, led by Balor, a one-eyed giant, were beings of pure evil. They had been defeated by the Tuatha De Danann centuries ago, but their thirst for revenge brought them back. Liam knew that the only way to defeat them was through the union of all his allies. Ariu summoned the elements of nature to fight by her side, while Arduina flew over the battle, casting flames of light on the enemies. During the battle, Liam used the sacred oak staff to cast powerful protection and attack spells. He created magical barriers to protect his allies and launched energy bolts to drive away the Fomorians. The fight was arduous and full of dangers, but Liam felt strengthened by Arduina and Ariu's presence. An unexpected event changed the course of the battle. During the climax of the confrontation, Arduina revealed his true power, transforming into a blinding light dragon. With this new strength, they managed to drive the Fomorians back into the shadows, restoring peace to Dublin. Arduina's intense light blinded Balor, who was defeated by Liam with a precise blow from his staff. The victory brought a sense of relief and accomplishment. Liam and his allies had saved Dublin and restored the balance between the worlds. The city, now safe, began to flourish again, with magic returning to its hidden corners. People felt a new energy in the air, a sense of hope and renewal. The alliance formed between Liam, Arduina, and Ariu proved essential in the fight against the Fomorians. While Ariu controlled the elements of nature to create barriers and traps, Arduina flew over the battle, casting flames of light that disintegrated the enemies. Liam, on the ground, fought with a combination of physical and magical skills, using his staff to channel the Earth's energy and cast powerful spells. The decisive battle took place in the depths of Ariu's magical forest, where Liam and his allies faced the Fomorians. The confrontation was intense, with each side using all the resources at their disposal. Liam, now a skilled warrior and mage, fought bravely, using everything he had learned on his journey. The Fomorians, led by Balor, a one-eyed giant, were beings of pure evil. They had been defeated by the Tuatha De Danann centuries ago, but their thirst for revenge brought them back. Liam knew that the only way to defeat them was through the union of all his allies. Ariu summoned the elements of nature to fight by her side, while Arduina flew over the battle, casting flames of light on the enemies. During the battle, Liam used the sacred oak staff to cast powerful protection and attack spells. He created magical barriers to protect his allies and launched energy bolts to drive away the Fomorians. The fight was arduous and full of dangers, but Liam felt strengthened by Arduina and Ariu's presence. An unexpected event changed the course of the battle. During the climax of the confrontation, Arduino revealed his true power, transforming into a blinding light dragon. With this new strength, they managed to drive the Fomorians back into the shadows, restoring peace to Dublin. Arduino's intense light blinded Balor, who was defeated by Liam with a precise blow from his staff. The victory brought a sense of relief and accomplishment. Liam and his allies had saved Dublin and restored the balance between the worlds. The city, now safe, began to flourish again, with magic returning to its hidden corners. People felt a new energy in the air, a sense of hope and renewal. With the battle won, Liam and his allies began to rebuild what had been destroyed. They worked together to restore the sacred places and reinforce the magical protections around the city. Arduino, in his dragon form, flew over Dublin, spreading his healing light and ensuring the shadows did not return. Liam, now a true guardian of Celtic knowledge, dedicated himself to teaching the secrets he had learned. He founded a druid school where new apprentices could study ancient wisdom and learn to protect the land. With Aria's help, he created a sanctuary where nature and magic could thrive in harmony. During this time of peace, Liam reflected on his journey. He had started as a stressed executive, lost in a world of responsibilities and pressures. But through courage, determination, and the help of magical allies, he had transformed into a hero and protector. His life was now full of purpose and meaning, and he felt a deep connection to his Celtic roots. The alliance between Liam, Arduino, and Ariu became a symbol of hope for the city. Together, they showed that the union between the mortal and magical worlds was possible and that through respect and cooperation, great things could be achieved. The story of their feats became a legend in Dublin, inspiring future generations to seek harmony and magic in their own lives. With the victory over the Fomorians and the restoration of balance between the worlds, Liam and his allies could finally enjoy a period of peace. They had faced numerous challenges and trials, but each obstacle overcome had strengthened and united them even more. Now was the time to reflect on the journey and understand the lessons learned. Liam, Arduino, and Ariu returned to the secret garden atop the skyscraper where it all began. The place seemed even more vibrant and full of life, a reflection of the transformations that had occurred. The garden was a symbol of harmony between the modern and ancient worlds, a sanctuary where magic and nature coexisted in perfect synchronicity. Liam sat in the shade of an ancient tree, feeling the peace that permeated the environment. He reflected on his journey, from the initial encounter with Arduino to the final battle against the Fomorians. Each moment had been a crucial piece in the puzzle of his transformation. He had learned the importance of courage, determination, and unity. Arduino, in his dragon form, landed beside Liam, his eyes shining with wisdom. "You have come a long way, young druid," he said. "Your journey is far from over, but you have proven to be a true guardian of the land and magic." The dragon's words filled Liam with pride and gratitude. He knew he had found his true purpose and was destined for great deeds. Ariu approached, her presence emanating serenity and strength. "The land is at peace again, thanks to you, Arduino," she said. "But remember, harmony must be constantly cultivated and protected. The balance between the worlds is fragile, and there will always be those who try to destroy it." Liam nodded, aware of his ongoing responsibility. He was determined to protect the legacy of the ancient druids and keep the flame of Celtic magic alive. Over time, the story of Liam, Arduino, and Ariu became a legend in Dublin. People spoke of their feats with admiration and respect, and many young people sought to learn the secrets of magic and nature. The druid school founded by Liam flourished, attracting apprentices from all over the world. The ancient wisdom of the Celts was being rediscovered and preserved for future generations. Liam continued his journey as a guardian and teacher, always seeking new ways to protect and honor the land. He knew that magic was everywhere, waiting to be discovered by those with eyes to see and ears to hear. And as long as there were people willing to believe and seek harmony, magic would never completely disappear. Arduino remained by Liam's side, his faithful friend and mentor. The dragon knew that his mission was far from over, and together they would face any challenge that came their way. Ariu, in turn, continued to protect the land and guide those seeking ancient wisdom. The alliance between them was strong and unbreakable, a beacon of hope in a constantly changing world. And so, the story of Liam, the dragon Arduina, and the guardian Ariu became a tale of courage, wisdom, and unity. They showed that, regardless of the challenges, true strength lies in unity and harmony with nature. And as long as there were those who remembered this lesson, Celtic magic would continue to shine, illuminating the path for all who sought truth and harmony. Good night and enchanted dreams.